Hey guys, Dirtbag Gaming here today, and we're going to be bringing you another Raid Shadow Legends video, but today's going to be a little bit different. We're actually going to be going over how to save silver on your artifacts by switching and flipping and flopping and kind of intermingling them with all your other champions. I found out a new website. It's actually called Raid Bro. Great name. Shout out to the creator, and we're going to be going over a guide on exactly how to save all of the silver that we've been wasting on seeing which artifacts are going to go with each person. Now, this is actually a whole website that you can create your own profile at and actually save all of the builds, all of the characters you have, build specific teams, save those teams, and we're going to go through a step-by-step guide on how to actually do that. So first off, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. It's called raidbro.com. Super easy. Type it in, pull this up, and you're going to actually come up with a website like this. First thing you should do is definitely create a profile. Once you create a profile and you save it to your top page, once you click it again, it logs you right back in. So here's an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say you're over on one of your guys and you want to transfer one of your gear. Let's say this, you found a faster speed artifact, you found a faster crit rate artifact, and you don't want to waste the silver transferring it or putting on a character and then saying, oh, that didn't really work out, let me just delete all this and waste all that silver. If you actually go through your guys and you want to transfer this guy's gloves and put on a new set of glove, it's going to cost you, we don't want to upgrade, we want to equip. Sorry, so let's say you want to equip this artifact. It's going to cost you 50,000 silver to equip this artifact. If you have a 6-star gear, which this is, and you want to equip a new 6-star, it's going to cost you 100,000 silver. Some of us in this game, especially newer to mid-game players, you're not going to have 100,000 silver just to kind of throw away. If you're taking this off of another person, if I go into my filter tab and I click equipped, and I pick something that's on another player or on another character, let's pick another 6-star artifact. I want this guy. If I equip this, it's going to cost me 200,000 silver to equip this artifact. I just want to see if it's going to work or not. So I don't even know if I put this on the guy's artifact, if it's going to be enough for me to do it. So that's what we have Raid Bro for. Alright, so that's an example of what I was talking about. Now I actually did this for one of my characters, my DPSer right here. Basilisk Ronus. He's one of my favorite guys. I did this when I got him to 60. I didn't put any gear on him. I went over to Raid Bro and I customized what gear I wanted to put on him to make sure that he had the right stats that I wanted. If you look at this, he's one of the only characters I have that have 100% crit rate on the dot, just because of this website. So 100% crit rate, 267 crit damage, as much attack as I possibly could find, and as much accuracy as I possibly could find for my arena team. So let's go right into it. So over here on Raid Bro, once you create a profile, you're going to be able to customize your profile. The best part about this is, like, let's say you know your Great Hall. You can go over here. I kind of have it on both screens. If you go over here and you go to your Great Hall, you can copy exactly what your Great Hall is over to Raid Bro. So that way you know exactly what you're going to be getting in bonuses, how many crit damage stats you're going to get for all of your characters, and it kind of just levels all of it up, and it saves it for you. So now I'm level 60 in my Great Hall. So this is my Great Hall. It keeps it for you on your account. That's the first thing that's really cool about this. You can pick which arena team you're in. So right now I'm in Gold 4. If I go down to Gold 1, the stats are a little bit different. If I go down to Silver 1, the stats are different. If I go back up to Gold 4, the stats are different. Example of the stats is if I click on Royal Guard, it adds the stats to my person. See right here? Arena tier gives me all the stats that are already built in the arena tier. That's awesome. Just think about that. You don't have to do anything. You already know exactly what your stats are going to be before you change the gear and waste all that silver. So we're going to keep that. Again, these are all just estimates because I didn't customize exactly. I found out this about this when I made that other guy. But artifacts. It saves all the artifacts you make. So all the ones that I made just kind of as a test video, I made all these artifacts. It saves all the artifacts for you. So that way you can change them and exchange them between each character without going back and making a new artifact. So let's say you wanted to add a new guy, not a new artifact. Let's add a new character. Let's discard changes, teams, champions. So we're gonna add a new character. I made this Royal Guard. So if you wanted to add a new character, you kind of go to this plus sign, and you just search for any character in the game. You want a Lord something. I know there's a lot of lords. So let's Warlord. We're gonna make a Warlord. You start typing the name, all the pictures pop up, click your champion. I want him to be 6-star because he will be 6-star once I level him. And the Ascension, I'm gonna pick a 6-level Ascension. Alright? So then I'm gonna make him also a 60 because I want him to be level 60. You want him to be the max stats that you're aiming for, because if you want him to stay 50, stay 50. It's gonna save those stats into the website. So, but for now I'm gonna make him 60 because that's what I'm gonna be aiming for. Click OK, hit save. There's my new Warlord. So these are going to be the gear that I'm going to add to him. If you have a gear already saved, you can. Let's say we make a new gear. So if I click on the attack weapon, I'm going to create a new weapon. I'm going to go over to my game, and I'm going to go to what I actually have. So if I'm looking at this weapon, I just leveled it up because I know there's an artifact enhancement coming up. I leveled up this. Let's filter the weapons. Let's say I have a 12 to 16 already, because it's not that much to build up a 12. I have this weapon that I want to put on him, but I'm not sure if it's going to be good enough. So let's customize. Let's make this weapon over here. It is a 6-star weapon, so let's make it a 6-star. It's already a weapon slot. It's going to be plus 16. You can make it a plus 13, 12, 11, whatever you want to make it. Oh, this is even cool. So the type of weapon, it's going to be a crit damage, which adds the plus 20 crit damage if you have 2 of them in your slot. So it's going to be crit damage, and we're going to start, the rarity doesn't really matter. We're going to make it the purple rarity. And then let's start adding the stats. So the main stat, obviously it's attack because it's a weapon. The attack right now is 265. Main stat, attack. So I clicked on that. Then the next attack is resistance, so it's going to be 10. If you have the pluses, like you already added those in, add them in as well, because it adds it to the total stats. The substat is resistance. Now, if you don't really care about the resistance, you don't have to add this in. You can kind of just skip that step. Most of us don't really care about the resistance, so you don't really care what the final results are going to be. If you want the main results, just put in crit, attack, accuracy, and then you should be good. All right. So the next one is going to be crit rate. So we're going to add a crit rate, which is going to be 11%. The substat 4 is going to be the attack, which is 17%. Again, if you just put the plus, it's going to equate to the 17% once you click the percent. So crit rate, attack percentage, make sure you pick percentage, not attack. And then the last one is accuracy, which some of us might need accuracy, and I want to make sure I get as much accuracy as possible. So accuracy is 9. If you have the plus 3, make sure you put 9, 10, 11, 12 in there, just so it's accurate. Now once I hit OK, boom, there's my weapon. Hit save. Now I always have that weapon on my account. Alright, so if you want to kind of mix and mingle those two, once you add it, look at the stats. It added to my stats automatically. So now I have higher crit damage, accuracy went up, speed, there was no substat speed, but the attack went up. So all this went up once I added that weapon. Same goes for the rings, same goes for the accuracy banner, same goes for the necklace. Once the final thing's all said and done, you'll have a final person ready to go, and you'll see if that it was enough for what you're aiming for. All this silver I just saved by not putting all the gear on and then saying, crap, it doesn't make sense, let me put all the gear back on the other guy, and then boom, you just doubled all of your silver. This helped me a lot just by saving all the silver, which is crucial for newer and mid-game players. I run out of silver all the time. I don't know how. It's just I keep upgrading guys for the artifact and enhancement. I sell my stuff. I'm at the point now where I have most of the armor and gear that I need for my guys. Anytime I get a new champ, I kind of rotate gear. But before I rotate gear, I go to this and I make sure that it is what I want it to be. The whales out there, you don't really need this as often because you have as much silver as you possibly could dream about. Sometimes the guys on YouTube, you see 250 billion silver, and I'm like, how is that even possible? This is not going to be for them. This is going to be for the newer guys who want to save silver and organize their stuff. That way they're not wasting their resources, okay? So let's go over what's next is Masteries. So on his main screen, you can customize the Masteries. You can say, okay, I'm definitely going to have him in the crit rate and also the crit damage. All these other ones you can put in just so you remember, but really the main stats you're going to get bonuses for are those two. The accuracy, same thing. I want more accuracy there, I want more accuracy there, I want more accuracy there. And the speed. So I'm going to save this, and then boom, my stats went up. More crit rate, more crit damage automatically. Before I even put my gear on, I know that's what it's going to be looking at or looking like. So that helps right there. Let's say this crit damage ring or accuracy banner, I need to see if it's going to be enough accuracy or not. Let's make a banner. Let's make it a 5-star banner, because I know I have a 5-star banner over there. That doesn't matter. The banner, this doesn't matter because it's a banner. The level, let's throw in a 12 level accuracy banner, just so you guys know what I'm talking about. Do I have a 12? Right there. So let's pretend I'm making this for the other guy. The accuracy is going to be the main stat. It is right now 50 before I level it up. If you know what the level is going to be, like let's say you had a 16, 6-star, I know the level for the defense is excuse me, 398. Or if you go to another guy that has an accuracy banner, like Draco, if you know the 16 is going to be 78, you can put 78 here. Just so you know, this is what I'm going to level it up to. Completely up to you guys, but I'm just going to do what it is currently, just so I know if I'm going to put it on there or not. So 50 accuracy, second stat is going to be HP. So let's add a HP stat. So you have to save it. So 50 accuracy, main stat, accuracy. Next stat, 10% speed, or 10% HP, so HP percentage. Third stat is 5 speed for speed. I keep saying speed. Fourth stat is going to be the attack percentage. So we got 16 percentage. Attack percentage. Booyah. And then I'm going to hit OK because I don't have a 4th stat yet. Boom. So there's my thing. The rarity doesn't matter. Click save. And there's your thing. Again, all my stuff just went up now. So if you want to see if I'm going to take off my banner and put on another banner to see if it's worth it, or if I take off this one and put on another thing and see if it's worth it, it's already saved. So once you do this once, you never have to do it again unless you get new artifacts. So I just thought that was really cool. You can see how much HP you're going to have on a guy. You can see how much attack you can have on a guy. If you're like, I want to make a guy with as much attack as possible, should I take off his speed boots and put attack boots on and see if he still has enough speed for arena or clan bars or whatever you need? Boom, you got it right there. You have all your boots, whatever you want to add into there. Now, if you just want to say, all right, I want Lord Chamfort to have as much HP as possible. You don't care about the other stats. You're just like, I want as much HP as possible. I made this for example. I put 3 of these HP percent artifacts on. It added 3 different sets of artifacts. So it added plus 15, plus 15, plus 15, and just boosted up his HP up to there. The other things that I added just for fun was I just put the HP in there. I just put exactly how much HP that would be. I put 50% crit rate on there. Let's say you wanted to add HP gloves, HP chest piece, 50% HP chest piece. So anything you want to do with this website, I don't know why nobody talks about it before. Maybe they don't know about it, but hopefully you guys, this will benefit you as much as it benefited me, and hopefully for the future. Once you get to a point in the game where you just don't care about the silver as much, or you have so many artifacts that you don't even care about switching between each game, you don't have to use this anymore. But at least it got you to that point. At least it got you to save. At least it got you to kind of get through the game by saving valuable resources. I just hope this definitely works and helps you guys out. Leave a comment below on if it did help you out, what else you guys want to see me play around with this. Hopefully everything I did made sense to you guys. If you have any questions, again, put a comment down, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know if this actually did help you guys out, or it was just a waste of time. For me, I didn't think it was a waste of time. For you, it might be, depending on where you're at in the game. But go to this guy's website, give him a shout out, and hopefully he sees this video and likes what I had to talk about it. Thanks, guys. Dirtbag Gaming here. Subscribe to the channel. A lot of this stuff's going to be coming out in the future. And enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great week.